Hi, I'm Neeta, and the physical object that I have selected for my presentation is a handcrafted miniature wooden model of the traditional Kerala houseboat, also known as Kettu Vallam. The objective of the presentation is to identify the preservation risks or issues the physical object, which is the wooden houseboat, and its digital surrogate faces, besides presenting the solutions to preserve these. Kerala houseboat, which was used to transport rice, spices, and other goods to Cochin port since 3000 BCE, is found in cultural institutions such as Kerala Folklore Museum, Kerala Handicrafts showrooms, culture shops, and antique and art center. This particular model of houseboat is irreplaceable because of its unavailability for purchase either through stores or through online retailers. As the houseboat was a gift by a close relative, it is invaluable. The steps followed by Merrick Creek Management Committee for Preservation Needs Assessment have been followed, which are description, condition, and handling. The houseboat, which is a symbolic representation of Kerala's cultural heritage, has a hull made of East Indian rosewood with flower-shaped brass metal pieces affixed to it and a mat-like roof on the deck made of screw pine leaves. The wooden houseboat is in good condition even though it is slightly damaged due to falling object damage caused by handling. The stern of the houseboat is broken and the gunwale of the hull is slightly chipped. The bottom of the hull on the exterior shows decay caused by aging wood, which is evident from the wood darkening. Wood warping is also obvious on the right side of the bottom, which is a sign of the impact of changing temperatures, which affect the humidity levels, causing the dry wood to absorb moisture. The red color of the material used on the underside of the deck has faded, and the color differences on the bow side and the stern side of the deck show the impact of light on the material. Cowick's Planning for a Disaster, Effective Emergency Management in the 21st Century talks about risk management framework comprising prevention, preparation, response, and recovery. Both natural and man-made threats were identified. The disaster level for the houseboat has been identified as medium risk, with the risks faced by the object being humans, the self-destruct quality of the wood or inherent vice, the environmental factors such as light, temperature, and humidity, and finally the open shelf where the wooden houseboat was stored. To fix the houseboat, a conservator would use wood epoxies tinted with powder to match the wood, use hard wax fill sticks to fix the chips, grained with a fine brush, and coated with resin. Preservation risks can be minimized by benign neglect, maintaining the air conditioning and heating systems, storing the object in a display case with a sliding glass door with a lock to protect it from light and accidental damage. A digital surrogate of the physical object was taken on Saturday at 7:22 p.m. using live photo option of the 12 MP wide camera on iPhone 11 Pro and was cropped using the editing feature of iOS 13 software. A digital surrogate is accompanied by a metadata, for example, Dublin Core metadata. Now, while documenting the digitizing process, details such as unique digital image identifier, date and time of digitization, name of the person digitizing it, capture device, and date of last calibration, if applicable, are recorded. This is as per Australian New Zealand Standard ISO 13028. Preservation risks faced by the digital surrogate are accidental deletion, virus or hacker attacks, loss of functionality of access devices, and password protection or encryption that could block access to images. Inherent vice is in JPEG format. As long as the digital surrogate is stored in the Apple device in the iPhotos app, it is a good format. When the JPEG format is copied onto a new media, where the hardware or software environment changes, it is saved in the encoded form. It loses some of its quality, and the digital surrogate could even become obsolete or unreadable. Solutions to minimize the preservation issues of the digital surrogate are saving it in the Files app, which could be accessed via iCloud, checking the quality of the image at periodic intervals, and copying it onto new devices in different formats such as JPEG 2000, which the cultural institutions use. Copyrighting the digital surrogate, especially if it is a substitute for the object, if it is unique and has cultural and historical significance, and sharing the digital surrogate on the web via social media. Thank you.